Never came up. Oh, there, it's recording now. I had to tap the screen there. So, what? What's up? What up, party people? It's your boy, me. What? What? All right. Today, what we're gonna talk about? A little excited. Not, I mean, a little bit excited. I don't know how exciting it is. It's good. It's a good story. I think it's a good story. All right. So yesterday, all the way back to yesterday. Just yesterday. There's this guy. Like it was at the end of the shift, and I was like walking around with this my broom because I got to sweep up at the end. And then there's this guy with like mud on his boots, and what I was gonna do is like follow him around the store with, because my job is to clean the floors, and he's making a mess of my floors, So that would be a funny thing to. I thought that would be. So I went over and talked to this old lady. She's like a, man. She's an old lady. She's not that. She's like a medium. She's like a medium old age lady. She's probably like 50s. I'd probably say 50s. She's not like super old. She's definitely not 40s. She's 50s, maybe 50s probably. I don't know. So yeah. Anyway, she's like, you are so disrespectful. I was like, whoa. Well, I was just saying that it would be funny if I did it, And she didn't think that was funny at all. She's just a miserable lady. She's just a miserable lady. That's what that is, I can't take a joke or anything. Like even when a while ago, like one of my friends, Abdi, the coworkers that I was working with, the cooler one that's like, he's like hip and hot. He's not like the bigger Abdi, the cooler one. He was like speaking Somalian, and the lady comes over. She's like, this is America. You speak American, and then like, she wasn't even joking. She was serious. She said American, and she was serious. And I was like, and then he was kind of getting upset there because he's like, so I was like, this is America. We have freedom of everything pretty much. So I was like, if you want to speak whatever language you want, this is America, and you can do that. You got freedom of speech, and I don't know if that exactly like applies to different languages, but still it's America. Anyway, that's just like the first time I heard from her, because she's just an old, miserable lady. Like she doesn't take jokes from anybody. Yeah. And like when she said that, it was me and my boy. He's like an older man. He's probably like 50. He's probably not. He's probably like 30 or 40 or something. But he's pretty. Yeah. He smokes, so I mean, I don't really. He's not that cool because he smokes, but he's a decent amount of coolness. He is like joking with the smiling, and then she comes over. She's like, she's all mad and stuff. Yeah, she doesn't take jokes. But yeah, so she got upset at me. She was like, "That's so disrespectful," and I was like, "I didn't actually do it, so you gotta calm down a little bit." Yeah, so that was kind of interesting. Like I laughed at her a little bit because like she was like getting pissed at me, and I never actually, which in the whole situation was pretty funny, because like, wouldn't it be funny if because I'm getting paid to sweep up people's dirt, like he's not getting paid to make the dirt, so like why does it matter if I follow him around with it would be funny anyways. Regardless, it would be funny to see a kid walking around with a broom behind the old guy with the big boots making dirt. And I can just tell him, I can be like, you're messing up my floor here, Yeah. Yeah, and then so the same day, like earlier during lunch, I think it was. Yeah, I was talking to Abba, cause Abba's he's. No, actually, it was like before that. I was talking to him about like the kids, like my coworkers, like putting Snapchat videos of them like throwing money around. Like I never understood that. And he's like, yeah, they're just kids, and like I was like, but they're older than me. Isn't that? He's like, you're a man. I was like, I'm a man. I'm a man. I mean, they're older than me. I don't. He's like, he's like, you're mature than them or something. And that just made me feel really cool. I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I am a man. I'm a man. Yeah. And earlier before, this is like a completely backwards story, but it's cool because that's kind of, because when you think of your memories, you don't think of the first things first. You think of the like in order backwards. Maybe it's just I don't know, but anyways, like earlier when I was coming for lunch, or I don't know, I think it was coming from outside, and they had these like white footprints. So I was like following them. I was like stepping on them because that's what. I don't know why. It was just cool, I guess. You'd probably do the same thing, all right? If there's boot tracks on the floor, I mean, you'd feel wrong not to walk on them, right? Like you're just gonna walk next to these boot patterns on the floor. Like, I think it'd be ridiculous not to do. And then, so I guess Tim was down the aisle the whole way, just watching me follow the tracks. So I'm just like hopping to each track there, thinking, minding my own business. And he's just like staring at me like, what are you doing? Yeah. So I was like, there's boot tracks. You gotta follow them. So yeah, that was. I mean, that's not like childish. Like, cause Abba, see, I'm just connecting these all, cause Abba called me, he's like, you're mature, and then I was like following, but why wouldn't you I don't understand, I don't know where I'm going with all this, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, what time are we at? We get 7 minutes. Alright, so, another thing I was gonna say about, my new friends, I think one of them's for sure small. I don't think the other one is totally. She might be. I don't know. She's giving me some. I mean, she just reminds me of somebody that isn't Somalian, but like has like the. I mean, I'm not gonna assume races here, but I mean, she might be. Just doesn't give me Somalian vibes. Like you get like, oh yeah, that's definitely like how this is really hard to explain here. Like, man, like I don't. Just give me a second to recoup myself here. I'm part Native American. Let's just say I'm part Native American, so I'm gonna bring up. I was gonna bring up Asians. Like, you see a group of Asians, you can kind of feel that they're Asian. Not just by look, just kind of how they act. They got like a. I don't. You can. Yeah. Anyways, I don't know why I went off track on this. But the interesting thing is like this when they're around me, they speak English. It seems like they speak English more than like, cause there's this other guy he is Somalian, and him and his buddies speak Somalian even right in front. Like, I'm just sitting there like I can't follow any conversation or add any input into it because they're speaking Somalian the whole time, and I don't speak Somalian. So like, but like having a second language, that's like really useful. Cause like she and Ollie's the other guy, that's his name. Alright, so like they speak English, but then like when they get upset with each other, they speak like Somalian. So it's like I mean, I could use a second language that everybody else knows. Like Like she was like, he asked to use her phone, and then like instead of just saying like, no, I'm using it right now, she's like use Somalian, and like I think it's, I don't know, I don't actually know. I'm assuming it was Somalian because they speak Somalian, so. But yeah, I thought that was really, like in a normal situation, I just wouldn't answer them. Like where they can communicate, I'm just silent because I don't want to embarrass myself and stuff, you know? Yeah. So yeah, like if you don't want like someone else to know something, you could just switch channels. Like, I mean, we do that, right? Sometimes, like if you're in like a group, you can send them a private message, you know, like texting or whatever. Or I don't know where else this applies. You can like when you're in a party chat on Xbox, you can send them a message and be like, whatever. So that's kind of how I think of other languages. It's just like another channel, like on a radio, kind of, sort of. And there's so many uses. So many uses. I mean, yeah. So in that way, I'm a little jealous of Somalians. Like they all get their second language, and like it seems like not very many white people, West African, the rest of the world pretty much don't speak Somalian. So I mean, and there's a large population of them, so they can all speak it. Because Abba doesn't speak Somalian, which I think is pretty cool. Just because he can't understand anything that I can't understand. So I mean that, you know, a little bit of connection there. It's like we both don't know what they're talking about. But he speaks Arabic, and they speak a little bit of Arabic, but he can't actually use that unless someone else speaks Arabic. And then there's some other people that speak. They're from they speak French, like African French. Alright, I'm going too far on time here. I'm at 12 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna end this. I'll check y'all. I'm so intense, I'm gonna check y'all next time. Okay, bye now.